In this video, let us try to understand the structure of a formal report. First of all, what is the difference between a formal report and an informal report? A formal report has a structured format and is written in a professional manner using formal tone and language. On the other hand, informal reports are casual reports that follow a flexible format or a structure. So that's the main difference between a formal report and an informal report. Now, the key sections of a formal report: first of all, the title page. This section mentions the report's title, the date, author's name, details of the author, the name of the guide or the mentor, as well as the name of the organization or institution. So all this information are mentioned in the title page. Next, we have the abstract or the executive summary. So what is the executive summary? Executive summary is the summary of the entire report in a nutshell. So this section actually provides a brief overview of the report's main points written in a concise manner. So that's the abstract of the report. So after the abstract or the executive summary, we have the introduction section. That's a very important section of the report because it provides the entire background information of the study. Why the study is conducted, you state the purpose clearly. The scope of the study is also discussed, as well as the methodology that has been used for the study. Even that is mentioned very clearly in the introduction section of your formal report. The main body of the report is undoubtedly the lengthiest section. This is a detailed section, and that elaborates the information, provides analysis, and also mentions the key findings of your study. So these are all mentioned under various headings or subheadings if necessary. And just like any study, there must be a conclusion. So the formal report also has a conclusion. This section kind of summarizes the key points and the implications of the report. So that's the conclusion section. So a neat conclusion is very important for a proper study. And after the conclusion, we have another section, and this is optional, that is recommendations. So if there are any suggested actions or future steps or plans, then it may be mentioned in this section of the report, that is recommendations. So as a writer of the report, you can recommend certain things from your side, certain suggestions. So all those things can be mentioned in this particular section, that is recommendations. Next is references or bibliography. As the name or the title suggests, bibliography, that's a list of the sources cited. They are all mentioned in this section because for conducting any study, any research, you will have to go through various books, journals, magazines, articles. So all the things that you have used for your study will be mentioned in this reference or bibliography section of your report. And then the appendices. If any additional supporting materials, documents, files are used, then you will have to mention it in this particular section of the formal report. So this is also a very important section, appendices. So this is the next important section in a formal report. So after that, we have certain additional sections if it's applicable for your study. First of all, the table of contents. Obviously, you all know that it provides the outline of the report structure. So it becomes very easy to go through the report if there is a proper table of contents. And after the table of contents, there are other additional sections also. So the other additional sections are list of figures or tables, if you have used figures in your study, tables in your report. So that's the index of all the visual aids that you have used in your formal report. And also glossary, that also defines the technical terms, jargons, abbreviations that you have used in your formal report. So these are the important sections of the formal report.